Alright. Trying to get stuff set up here.
Descendant. The enemy has
Blue,
modified the
pink,
Ancestors'
white.
weapon with Vulgus technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure underground draws and releases this. Descendant. I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy using your own arcane.
That stupid thing took it over. There we go. I was like, why isn't the door opening? It was because that guy spawned out of that door right by it. Can I get on there? Nope. Oh shit. So, pink, white, and blue.
You can't escape.
Descendant. The enemy commander is using the inversion
Where's
energy
the
as a
blue?
personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade
Oh, up
properties.
here.
You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Alright, let's go again. Move this a little bit back away from my mouth, sorry. I'm sure you can hear me like heavy breathing or something.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the
Blue,
Ancestors' weapon with
white,
Vulgus technology
orange.
and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant. I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
pink, blue, white, so...
Let's check here.
Descendant! Tower!
Think it was this one? Very good.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Okay, we'll try this with other folks.
Descendant, there are ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified archives stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They will also block off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the archive stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the archive's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the archive's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been exposed. With this much output, you can remove the malignant tumor that is blocking the door.
I'm just gonna wait here and let them go through the door. It's amazing how fast these people move, man. Circle second.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the Ancestor drone.
I can't believe they got pole dancing spawn things now.
Descendant, there are Ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified RK stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the Ancestors, they will have already
You guys trust me with my
RK's
potato aim?
properties.
Oh lord.
Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the RK's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct RK properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been exposed. With this much output, you can remove the malignant tumor that is blocking the door.
Gonna get some water. Yeah, I figured they'd be like, fuck that, I'm not waiting for her to slow shoot.
You can't escape.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout their body. We need the inversion energy
Okay, so
emitter
it's
installed
on the
on the
bottom.
Ancestor drone.
X just up from that. Gotta do this. There's no way in hell I'm picking that up. Not for the boss round. Not with my potato aim. Like, not with my potato aim. I know how I am with that gun when you go to fight the boss and you have to shoot the boss and he's doing all these crazy moves, and I've already got potato aim, so if you're a PC player, you probably got more precise aim than me, so on controller. So I'm gonna say you pick up the gun. I'll do my share, whatever. Not being AFK, but you know. Alright, so that craziness is all done. I wonder if there's a study on that, or just people know in general. Do PC players have better aim than controller players? I bet you they do. That's what I'm thinking.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants. Specialized Vulcus aircraft detected. That aircraft is used to fly through void storms. It must be shot down.
Signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
Why am I craving cereal at 4 in the morning? What the heck? I'm so weird.
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
All right. Don't I have a friend with that name? Hold on a sec. Yeah, I do, but it's not him. It's one of the project's friends, Hellraider. Huh. It's funny, but it's not him. It's the one I know has numbers after his name. Oh, it's made from Korea. Cool.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
That's the one cool thing about playing late. You end up with people from overseas. These people move so fast too. It must be shit they put on their guns or stuff because...
Wide-ranged shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation.
Wild.
Descendant, prime the detonator with
Person's
your
an
arcade.
Xbox player too.
Then activate the remote
person
detonation
from Korea.
device.
Pattern Elias, Deploying RK.
Holy shit, he's got a good build.
The original.
I'm gonna have to inspect this build, man.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
I'll do that in a minute. I'll pull it up. I'll go back to Albion and hopefully he stays on so I can see it. Just have so much shit to delete. All right. All right, so if I go to my social, go to this dude, view Descendant, unable to view information. He's blocked it or something. Is there a setting where they can block it that you can't view? That's wild. Wow. Well, anyways, whatever that Korean dude is using is off the hook. It's a really good... I would say... I've seen people play as Inez. I would say that's one of the best Inez things I've seen. It's wild. So yeah, I think we finished both of these. I'm gonna double check. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that leaves a boss and I think a 400%er. Let me double check. Yeah. Seed Vault, Mysteries End. I would go Seed Vault over Mysteries End. I'm not a fan of Mysteries End. Fire skill power is increased here, but then what is its natural? We'll find out what they're naturally damaged with. I think it's electric, that's why I put up Bunny. Oh, pardon me. I think it's electric, that's why I put on Bunny. Yeah, it's electric. stuck in this mission on shit. It's so annoying. It's not like flat terrain. That knocked that out quickly. Now I need Freyna. Her bossing shit. So I can just kill this boss super quick. You know, I was doing the grappling the weak point thing, but right now I'll just say that can wait. Just want to get my dailies kind of done. Private intercept. Grip asked to play later today, so we'll see how that goes, like if I'm able to make it, and if he's able to make it. He wants to level up weapons. Actually, I should tell him it's not such a good day to do that, though. The missions kind of suck. It's the mission I just did, and then Mystery's End. I don't know. It's gonna be rough. But he probably can only get today. Trying to remember with Mystery's End even what the damage type is. Is it toxic or they toxic? I wish they showed you, like, so you know. Let me see. Chill skill power is increased there. Let me throw my Viessa and do a run of that in a minute. I want to see. But I'm gonna say that it's either toxic or electric damage normally. All right. Public. I was going to say private operation. Oh, shit. Hold on. Cancel. I gotta get the right of Morpheus. Yeah. That one. And it's electric. I don't know. Is it just me, or is anybody else, like, bored? Like, I mean, Inez, yeah, she can help clear stuff, and I'm not trying to diss on this person, but I'm just in general speaking about Inez as a character. I think they need to nerf her. It's so overpowered, and it just kind of kills the game that, like, nobody else can play. Like, I'm literally bored. And that's what it makes me do, is just makes me tune out, you know. Because if I can't do, this is how I look at it, if I can't do nothing in a mission, because everything's getting, like, killed too quickly and people are in a rush and just, you know, I'm just better off playing solo at my own pace and being able to do something. Because other than that, like, what's the point of me being on a game, right? That's how I kind of view it. And it's just, it's frustrating now. Like, I like Inez as a character, but I'm starting to also dislike her in group play. Because it just feels like she's too overpowered and nobody else can do anything. Like, nobody else can kill stuff. Now, people might be like, well, quit your bitching, you're getting carried. But I don't want to get carried. I want to be a participant. I want to feel that I'm playing the game. you know? There's only one scenario where I'd be okay with being carried, and that would be if I'm trying to level up a character or like level up guns or something, you know what I mean? Then it'd be like, oh, cool. But yeah, other than that, it's really boring. I'm better off like, thank God there's single player too in this game, because if there wasn't, it was just multiplayer. Do you know what I'd be doing? I'd be turning off the game or going and finding a new game because I'm like, I can't fucking do anything. Because anybody that plays a video game, you want to feel that if you're a true gamer, you want to feel that you're actually a participant, you know? Because other than that, what am I paying for memberships for? What am I spending my time on? You know? That's kind of how I look at it. just so many of these to open. I have like hundreds of Morpheuses now. I think energy activators are probably the hardest thing to get, so if you get them, you're lucky. Figured I might as well get built up on them and Catalyst because, you know, the upcoming season, which I think is on the 7th, you're gonna need like that kind of stuff, energy activators for characters and guns that are gonna be coming out, catalysts all the time to put on your builds. So and then like all the little extras I'm getting, like say for example those Jabers, I can sell at the vendor, get some other stuff, so. There we go, another one, that's 2. Sweet. I wonder what their damage type out here is. Let's see. Toxic. Swap into my Freyna. Let me see. Sounded like there was somebody else around. I'm just laughing because, like, back in the day, killing this stuff was so hard. Like, these bosses and that, it was really a struggle. And now it's like they've made everything so much more easier and just not as tough as it once was. It was more of a challenge initially. What I'm gonna do is throw some toxic goo there and then go up here. See if I can do this quicker. Yeah, that works even better. Where are these guys at that I hear talking? Ah. I can hear those like monster sounds or whatever.
Melt away.
Yay, another one. So is that 3, I think? That I've got?
How was that? Burn.
To check my time on the game too to see how far in I am. So I'm gonna have to go soon. As soon as it's done.
Watch your feet.
Let me see. Is it here? Oh, I'm already finished. Okay. Well, let's see if we can clear these 20 and then I'm gonna bounce. I'm really pushing my luck. Eugen, huh? Alright, I'm gonna try to do like 3 of these. So I have 3 of those Morpheuses to open once. Let's see how it goes though.
How was that?
That should kill him. Do it this way, make it a little quicker.
Melt away. Watch your feet.
Let's see how many I can open. Good, I'm glad I'm boring people. See how quicker that is for even opening? But yeah, I'm finished my dailies, so nothing left to see here other than a Morpheus opening. I want to go work on my diamond paintings too. I don't know. I'm diamond painting right now. One I'm working on for MCP. Trying to balance my time as best as I can. Get everything done, and then Rip wants to play tomorrow, so I just don't think it's the best day for the daily missions. The 400%, they're kind of a pain in the ass, but let me see if I can squeeze 5. That's 4 right there. This will be the 5th.
Watch your feet.
So that'll put us to 10. So if we do 2 rounds of 5, we'll be finished. Energy activator. What's that? 4 now? 4? 5? Pretty good. Getting built up. Still have 3 minutes on this one. Cool. Alright, so let's go back and do it all again. 5 more, and then another 5 after that.
Melt away.
And it's so much better than doing the bunny shit. Allows me to clear it quicker.
How was that?
I doubt we'll get another energy activator. They're tough. If we get another one, we're really lucky. See, I hear that monster sound and it freaks me out. I think that they're coming to attack. Then I look and then, nope, there's nothing there. Like a ghost. Alright. So 5 more now. Yeah, that's much quicker progress. What was I farming for before? Was it Sharon a long time ago? Some ultimate character. It was female, I think. This will be 3. Oh no, this will be 4, sorry.
How was that?
I might try one 400% mission before I sign off. Again. And if everybody's gonna be fucking using Inez, I might as well use Inez too. Yay, we were lucky. We got another one. Oh, good run for energy activators. Awesome. Alright. I'm happy with that. And if I go over here, it should just show like one Amorpheus type that I still need to unlock. Yeah, see? Variant 110, or sorry, 110 variant AC. So, but yeah, I gotta use the restroom. I'm gonna switch to Inez and then use the restroom. Oh my gosh. But yeah, our dailies are done. I'm just trying to think, like, when I'm gaming with grip, what, I should be leveling. So if I go, hold on, if I go to my Inez, maybe on the third slot, I'll put in, just for a minute, a gun, like this gun. It's level 32. I think he said put it on the third slot. And it should slowly level up or something. But I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't mind her character. It's just, she's like one of my favorites, actually. It's just, I feel like in a team, it's kind of, it sucks for the other players because then they can't do anything or feel like an active participant, you know? Kind of like what I was already talking about earlier. But anyway, if other people are going to be running her, I might as well too. That's how I look at it. And this will be my final run. So I'm really pushing my luck right now. wonder if I can throw this straight across the way. Oh, I can. Got some of them. At least I got my circle up before I fell. It's AFK the whole mission. You guys know what I feel about that and what I do about that. I don't play. The other person did awesome. They, you know, were an active participant. But yeah, even with fucking Haley, especially at the end, you could be helping out, shooting at the bosses and stuff, sniping the bosses. Just saying. I don't know if I got anything on that gun. 33? Nah, probably not. You'd have to have it in your hands, I would imagine. Anyway. It's weird. This game's weird. It's either people doing too little or people doing too much. You know, it's like you can't really find a balance of people that are doing, like, I don't know, I'm picky, I guess, but, you know, doing just the right amount that it's not overdoing it. And it's not underdoing it. If that makes sense. Because there's just like, it's hard to find, but there's sometimes that you just feel with teams, there's like such a nice synergy, like a nice balance. And once you know, have a glimpse of that, it's like nothing else compares to it. You know what I mean? The majority of teams don't compare to it. They're either, yeah, underperforming or overperforming. Overperforming would be like what I was just using in Inez, but I'm like, I feel kind of forced to bring one in. You know why? Because like I'm like, everybody else is going to be using Inez. Like, it's like people's crutch, and then I'm just like, what's going to happen when they eventually, and they will probably, when they eventually nerf her because enough people complain that she's doing too much in missions and they're not really having fun. And so then they diminish her, and then what are these folks gonna do? What's gonna be their go-to character? Like, they're gonna have to find something new. And knowing them, they're gonna go for the character that is the new like meta, you know, just like guns. And like when I would play Call of Duty, everybody would go and use the most meta gun because that's what you need to keep up. Like, I understand it in PvP because, like, yeah, in order to keep up with the best players, you have to use the best guns, right? What the meta is. But in this game, like, you're free to experiment and try different things, you know? And so, like, for me, I would always play as, like, Bunny or Inez, like the electrical characters, and sometimes Freyna, but I would hardly use Viessa anymore. I used Viessa in the beginning, that's who I started out with, but I barely used Viessa, and the way I had her initially built was not good. I don't know where I got those builds from, but it was horrendous. Like, she couldn't do much of anything, so I was like, oh, okay, well, she's kind of a shitty character. I might as well use a Bunny or a Inez to keep up with everybody else, right? And don't get me wrong, the electrical characters are my favorite, but I'm just like, I wanted to step outside my comfort zone, and I was doing that with Viessa. I was doing that with Blair when, you know, Blair launched, but he was a meta character, right? Viessa, I don't think she is currently listed as a meta character. I don't know. But you see, like, I don't know, like 80% of people running Inez, like, just crazy. And I just feel like I wish people would step outside of the box of what they consider the most OP character. They're just like, well, she clears quick and everything, yeah, but she also kind of sucks the fun and the challenge out of the game because it just becomes too easy. You know what I'm saying? With Inez. So I don't know. I mean, everybody's allowed to use whatever character they want, but I just wish people would kind of challenge themselves a bit more and step outside their comfort zones. And I need to start doing that even more so myself. Like, I need to be bringing in, like, getting a build going, for example, on Yujin, and bringing him into, like, even if I fall on my ass, what's that called? Broken Boundary, and getting him, all his levels and stuff, because eventually, I just don't know if I want to waste, I don't know if I want to waste one of those, what do you call it? It's on him. One of these, because I only have 2 of them, you know. So, I mean, like, maybe I'm just better off waiting for the character, the ultimate, I don't know. But Luna is definitely going to be one, too, that we'll need to take in through, Broken Boundary or whatever. But, alright guys, I'm done. Got my dailies done. I actually played longer than expected, so I gotta go. But, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys around another day. Alright, peace out.